Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this glorious Friday morning. Hey, March is in. It's what are we? Is March in it like is this a lion, a lamb? What are we talking
That's
about?
next week.
Yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It ain't gonna be pretty.
In like a mule.
In like a mule, there he is. Talking about
Out like a panther.
Out like out like a panther, and we'll see what happens tonight as the Mules get set to take on the Wooden Shoes up in Vandalia. Plus, we've got Salem action tonight against the Bulldogs. So we'll talk about all these kinds of things.
The Bulldogs of
Highland.
Okay.
Highland Bulldogs coming down to Salem.
I know.
There's only one bulldog out there.
Come on, there could be only one.
Yeah.
You are watching the Take the Points edition here on Friday, March 1st. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name. Hey, by the way, microphones are hot.
I'm okay with that.
It's only
You don't get Highlander references.
Microphones are
That's
hot.
a Wildcat versus a Bulldog. Like, you can be any more.
All right, we do appreciate you tuning in here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much, and we've got all kinds of things to talk about. Breaking news today.
Beep, beep.
Well, we'll get to it.
Beep, beep.
It's already broken by the time
Is
this
this not
shows.
the Pearl and Swine episode?
It would be a good one. Yeah, he's never coy. He's never coy. It is Friday, March 1st. What is going on in community events today? There are just a ton of things going on this weekend, actually. Only one thing really to tell you about today. The House of Prayer over in Albion, they're hosting a concert today from the State of Grace Trio. What was that lyric?
Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird, I doubt it. Could be. State of Grace Trio, that'll be tonight at 6:30. Everyone is welcome. All kinds of things going on Saturday, however, and actually being the first Saturday of the month, it is Breakfast Central. There are breakfast feeds everywhere. I don't see how you could get to all of them. Fairfield. At the Fairfield Kiwanis Club, they're going to be celebrating their 28th annual Pancake Day breakfast. That'll be from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tickets are $5 in advance, $6 at the door, and kids under 6 eat free. This is going to be at the Community of Christ Church there in Fairfield. Menu is pancakes and sausage, as well. They're going to have coffee, orange juice, and milk to drink. Carryouts also available. All the money from the Kiwanis Club goes to help pay prizes at the big parade and all that kind of stuff. Is that the koi one?
No, that's the monkey one. You couldn't fit in their little pants.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll get to it. Mount Vernon, the Mount Erie Ruritan Club will be hosting the monthly breakfast this morning from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Mount Erie Ruritan Club building. Menu is biscuits and gravy, sausage patties, scrambled eggs, hash browns, pancake, orange juice, and coffee. Price is $6 for adults, children $3. Everyone welcome. Come and visit. It's the Mobile Mammography bus will be at the Egyptian Health Department in Carmi today, and that'll begin at 8 o'clock down there. Also, Fairfield Public Golf Course continuing their pork burger concert series throughout Fairfield, Illinois. Every Saturday morning they've been up there at the courthouse doing pork burgers. And the Big Muddy Longbeard crew, the Big Muddy Longbeard chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation, going to host their 28th annual banquet tonight. And that's going to be at the Doubletree Inn in Mount Vernon. Doors open at 5 o'clock with social hour, games, raffles, silent auction. Dinner begins at 6:30. Single tickets are $35, and sponsors tickets $260. You want a table? By all means, give Tom Blaisdell a call. Here's something that we can participate in, boys. At the Flora High School, they're going to have the 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah, usually you sub one in. Sub one in.
You think we need a sub?
I think we need 3 or 4.
I used to try to find the 6 foot and under leagues. Thank you.
The 25th annual Flora Academic Foundation 3-on-3 basketball tournament is Saturday at Flora High School. The last day to register was a couple of weeks ago, but I think they'll probably still let you in if you show up. Also, the Flora Girls Recreation Summer registration is on Saturday, tomorrow, and you can do that at that tournament. All returning and new players must register for that. If you want more information, give them a call at 508-3672. Finally, tomorrow, another breakfast at the Ruritan Club in Irvington. Irvington having their annual pancake breakfast from 8 until noon. Pancakes, sausage, biscuits, and gravy. So you space your day out right. You could hit how many pancake breakfasts? Okay, boys.
B's and G's for days.
What's the most pancake breakfasts or that you've ever hit in the same day?
It's an easy one. Yeah, one.
One?
Yeah, because
you've never gone to two.
You have to nap and it's lunchtime.
Yeah. I eat 1 or 2 pancakes, I'm done.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, you see now with all these opportunities, you would think you would want to take the chance to go early and then go somewhere
See,
else.
it's so funny when you go to a pancake breakfast and you see these beginners and they just have some pancakes and they put butter and syrup. They don't know that in between each pancake you layer bacon in there.
And peanut butter.
It's peanut butter, and then put syrup and butter, and then you have a little,
peanut butter?
yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Are you being serious right
Yes,
now?
I'm being serious.
Oh,
I would
man.
not dare put
You're
peanut
putting
butter.
us on.
Pancake?
Especially crunchy peanut butter. A little
pancake.
texture.
Have you lost your
You make
mind?
banana pancakes?
Oh, heck no. I'm never
Have you lost your mind?
Why in the world would I put peanut butter on
Because
a
it's
pancake?
delicious.
Look at us, the pictures of health in front of you. You
Yeah.
tell me why you wouldn't.
Now I'm going to have to try. But you try crunchy as opposed to...
I'm a crunchy guy.
I prefer the crunchy.
See, I like crunchy with my chili anyway, peanut butter sandwich. But no, I can't imagine.
You've never put peanut butter on pancakes.
Well, my girls have to have
never
peanut
done
butter.
it,
How are we
never
friends?
seen it done.
You've never... I'm liar, pants on fire.
Shut this
never eat
off.
pancakes
We're
with
leaving.
Second
We're
time
out.
this week
Thank
I've
you,
heard that.
folks. We appreciate it. We're leaving.
No, really. Well, I don't
Come
know.
on, Cohen.
You're making me hungry.
Well, I'm sorry about that. What's on TV? What's on TV tonight? Okay, we'll be at Salem. The big high school boys basketball regional, Class 3A regional. It is Highland at Salem. The Bulldogs versus the Wildcats. Pregame at 6:45. Tip-off at 7. Channel 3, Channel 25, or Channel 100, the same channel you are watching this right now. Highland comes in, I believe, 24-6. Salem, I want to say 19-12 or something like that. But I'll make sure I know when I'm there tonight. In the NHL tonight, a little bit of hockey going on. St. Louis Blues are at the Carolina Hurricanes. That'll be at 6:30 tonight on Fox Sports Midwest. Also, that, by the way, Channel 630. NBA tonight, the Bulls are at the Hawks. That'll be on the NBC Sports Channel, Channel 643 at 6:30. Portland Trail Blazers at the Raptors, and Milwaukee Bucks at the LA Lakers. The ESPN doubleheader starting at 7 o'clock tonight. You don't want to see that. Also, NCAA, I guess I probably shouldn't tell people.
Great
not
move.
to watch
Great move.
They want to watch.
I'd listen to the radio. Is that what you're
No,
telling people?
don't listen to the radio.
That sounds like what you're
watch
saying.
Wabash Cats TV. That's what you want to see. Exactly.
Ruby.
That was what I was meaning. Well, I just actually, there's just so much. We'll get to the high
Whatever
school.
you do, folks, don't watch your TV.
We'll get to the high school basketball here next, and all kinds of other things going on. But yeah. If you want to watch basketball on television, that's great. I've got plenty more opportunities. The Ivy League is going tonight on ESPN, starting at 4 o'clock. Columbia at Brown. That'll be followed up by Pennsylvania at Harvard, Penn at Harvard, and then Siena at Canisius. Which league is Siena at Canisius? Is that
MAC.
America East?
No, it's
The MAAC? Mm-hmm. Okay,
The
well, that's
American,
good.
yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. Nice get. CBS Sports Network has a couple from the other MAC as Kent State plays Bowling Green, and number 21 Buffalo is at Miami of Ohio. On ESPN2 tonight, Rhode Island's at Dayton. Tripleheader there. Pardon me, just that one actually. Rhode Island is at Dayton, and that's going to be it for tonight in college basketball.
No triple headers.
triple header to a single game.
Well, I accidentally forgot to delete the other night's game, so I've got like half a dozen games that are actually played last night. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a complicated effort. It's show
It's
prep.
called show prep. Yeah.
Show prep is
prep's
tough.
difficult.
Show prep is tough. You are watching the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this lovely Friday morning. You can see we've got all kinds of stuff to talk about, and we will talk about all that kind of stuff right when we return. Stick around. We'll be right back after these words.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back.
Hey, I won.
Hey, Lucas won on that one too.
I won something.
So we bring technology into it. And he still wins.
I did have a 25% chance.
Set up another one because we're doing it twice. Welcome back. You are watching Big Talk.
Awesome.
Different order.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. The Take the Points edition here as we're going to talk a little high school basketball to start off here. Three of us, did you go to the game Tuesday?
No, I did not.
I didn't know if you did or not. Three of us went to the Fairfield versus Pana game on Tuesday, and I went to Salem last night, beat Mount Vernon. You went, Weeze, didn't you, to Vandalia to see Two Topless versus Mount Carmel. What are your initial thoughts on the, let's start with 2A, and then we'll move up to the 2A sectional, then we'll start up, then we'll move to the 3A regional. What do you think about the Vandalia sectional?
Mules Tuesday night against Pana looked as good as they have looked all year. That was fun to watch if you're on the Fairfield side.
I got to tell you, I was sitting near a lot of Pana fans, and there was one guy who was tremendously disappointed.
Have we checked on his welfare since?
No, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has, but this fella, he was about 4 feet, about from me to Lucas, and he was not happy with anything. The rest of the fans, the Pana fans, were all sitting there beside him, and they were all, of course, quiet because there wasn't anything to cheer about.
Cheer for.
They had nothing to cheer.
After the first 4 minutes, they were just stunned silence.
What was it 5-2? They got because
and then we
got
that
that early 3.
Yeah. And then we got
Fairfield
20 to
scored
5.
18 straight.
Yeah.
And then they scored the last 10 of the second half and the first 10 of the third half to score 20 in a row there.
Third quarter, last 10 of the second quarter, third, and
yeah.
How many double-digit runs then did they have? They had 3.
Yeah. Led by 42 in the fourth quarter of a sectional game.
Yeah, against a team that wasn't even 500. So.
No, they were 500.
They were.
They made 500 right before that game.
Let me throw shade.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Team that wasn't.
They had some kids.
The record
they had some kids out for several games.
They were missing some kids. They were a preseason top 10 kid, a Sweet 16 team, I believe, last year. That was preseason top 10 and then had some injuries, but got healthy at the end of the year.
Not healthy enough.
No.
Not for the Mules.
No, and the Mules, if they, like
Mules
we
could
said,
have beat anyone that
was a whole different
So
level.
let's
of play.
talk about the Wednesday night game, the Teutopolis versus Mount Carmel. There were some interesting strategic issues I far be it from me to second guess coaching.
No,
at least on television.
But answer this for me, Weeze. You were there. How do you let a kid hold the ball that long without getting up on him?
We've all watched T-Town for years. They play normally a lot like the Mules play this year.
Right,
up and
they
down.
run.
They press you. They get up and down the court. There were some early foul calls. So T-Town's best kid had 2 fouls early. Mount Carmel had 4, I think, offensive fouls in the first quarter alone. Their best kid had 2 fouls. So Tyler Buss, Mount Carmel's coach, set back into 2-3 and led him because he needed to kill minutes because he had foul trouble.
So they called that game pretty tight, whereas the Fairfield game was a pretty loosely called game. Yeah, it was a pretty loose on both sides.
I would prefer, looking ahead at Friday, I would prefer to be called like it was Wednesday night instead of Tuesday.
Because we're deep.
Because we have the superior depth. Yeah. This game could be decided by how many fouls get called.
Go ahead and finish your point. T-Town basically
they held the ball for about 4 minutes. Yeah,
and T-Town held the ball for 4 minutes at the end of the half.
Only up 2 at the time.
After they were on a 9-0 run, right, or a 7-0 run.
I think it was 7-0 because they scored a couple times even after trying to hold the ball for a while.
That must have just made the whole. Both fan bases just go crazy because T-Town fan base they're expecting to play T-Town basketball and they don't hold it even 4. Well, it just seems it's just confusing to me. Why didn't they press?
And 4 minutes is an eternity watching when you're
sitting up in the top bleacher next to Bobby Wagner, Pinckneyville's coach, who he beat Nashville 29-27. Earlier this year. So I went up to him at halftime. I said, hey, do you see a game like this where go, whoa, 42 points a half, slow it down, guys. He just kind of chuckled.
yeah, for him, they're running and gunning, aren't they? For 42 points at half. All right, big game then Friday night. Tonight it's Fairfield against T-Town in Vandalia. I'm not going to ask us all for picks because on television we're all going to pay. We're going to take Fairfield.
There is an unofficial official line that has been set.
There has been an unofficial official line. What's that?
Shoes minus 4.5.
Shoes by 4.5. Wow. Let me get my wallet out.
That is, looking back, Fairfield has the better record. Fairfield beat T-Town back in November at the Capital Classic, beat them by 10, pulled away with some free throws late. It was a pretty close game for quite a bit of that. But you look at every rankings that are out there, the AP, the IHSS, the Max Preps, Nesto Hoops, all have T-Town over Fairfield.
So
by several spots.
So basically, what you're telling me then is the unofficial official is based on rankings as opposed to past history.
Rankings, and then you look at some of the schedules that's been played. And Fairfield,
T-Town played a good schedule, but
Fairfield played as good as they could.
Fairfield played a solid schedule. T-Town played a better schedule.
I think Fairfield adding that Effingham game late in the year really helped more than people.
That's what I was trying to count this week. I think Fairfield beat either 4 or 5 regional champs this year, and then they have victories over 3 teams playing for 3A regionals tonight.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, one of them is Salem, and Salem takes
Heron
on
and Salem
only.
Only
got beat by
Effingham.
Effingham, yeah.
Effingham, Salem, and Heron. And Heron, by the way, hadn't lost since Fairfield beat them in the El Dorado tournament. Heron has won 19 in a row now, or something like that. Just an unbelievable number. At Salem, Highland versus the Salem Wildcats. Highland's the better ranked team, 24-5 coming in, and probably.
But man, we've seen Fehrenbacher coach for several years. Being from Fairfield.
Andy Fehrenbacher has the Salem Wildcats right now playing. They're not real deep. They play about 7 players, but they are 5 seniors on the starting 5. And they lock down defend like nobody's business on a half-court basis. Whereas, we watch Fairfield defend. Fairfield's all over the court. They get into a half-court set. They're not that effective. But Salem, they're not messing around with you for the most part full court. They'll get in the half-court set, and they defend really tough. Going to be a good one tonight at Salem. What we'll do is we're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. We're going to draft for Class 1A and Class 2A state champs a week in advance. Isn't that pretty cool? Woo! Woo! And we'll do that when we return, plus talk about all kinds of other things. Something about, you said this Philadelphia Fanatic retired? Is that what happened?
The Phillies signed Jason Witten, apparently.
Phillies are signing Jason Witten from the Cowboys. How about that?
Or Johnny Manziel. I can't get my story straight.
Johnny Manziel is going to be a Philadelphia Philly. We'll be back right after these. Do stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this real quick, boys, and then so we can talk to the larger news of the day. Jason Witten coming back to play in the NFL.
That's the larger
the unbelievably huge news. By the way, I do have a video feed. No,
you really don't.
You don't want me to show that?
You think you have a video feed.
Well, just to give people the idea.
Your directorial debut.
Just all right.
Tarantino started out somewhere.
We just had the Oscars.
I'll do you the benefit, boys. I will leave your microphones hot while the video. If you want to practice your.
So you want us kicked off now? You want us off the air now?
All right. Here's a little bit of a video snippet from early in the second half of the Fairfield versus Pena game. Yeah, snippet.
Hit it.
Mid-range touch from Estes.
Nice. Brian Estes. They did not pronounce his name correctly, but how'd the guy running the camera there? He wasn't really doing all that well.
Say what? They put up quick shots. I guess they were down 28. I guess they thought they needed to do quick shots.
They were a team that hit a lot of threes to get to this point. Just couldn't hit them that night.
That's a nice little drive by O'Neal, and he drops it off. That shows you that they're willing to let anybody score, aren't they? For the most part.
I would like to point out that during this game, Estes had a dunk. Zerlini hit 5 NBA three-pointers, and none of that's on tape. Bruce has none of that recorded. None of it.
The dunk made the paper. And one of Zerlini's 3 made the paper. So
I don't really
and
claim.
And Grafsu was inverted.
I don't claim I don't claim to be the best cameraman in the world. There's a reason that they let me talk at these games.
What that reminded me of the guy that sneaks the camcorder into the movie.
Yeah, it's all shaky.
Let's watch this. That's what that reminded me of.
Just to give you all a taste of
it was shaky because the Mules crowd was rocking. Right,
That's
Bruce?
exactly right.
Except by the fact you were sitting with the Panther
I
fans.
was sitting on the Panther side. Yeah. Oh well. All right. We're gonna draft.
Wipe the tears off your screen.
There's nothing worse than Panther tears.
Okay, so let's draft. We've already conducted the draft order. Pick teams to win the state championships in Class 1A and Class 2A. We're stepping out on huge limbs here.
Yep.
Gigantic limbs.
Lucas gets the first pick in 1A.
I went through the entire list of the top 25, and I knew only 2 teams out of that, so I'm just going to pick one I don't know. East Dubuque.
East Dubuque.
Yep.
Lucas gets out of where?
It's East of Dubuque.
Yeah, there's West Dubuque, East Dubuque, and they're on the east side.
Well, West Dubuque's in Iowa.
Coach Taylor.
Hey, 30-1. That's not a bad pick.
Coach Taylor had to go from West to East.
West Dubuque is in Iowa. I'm taking Chicago St. Mel, and they would meet East Dubuque in the super sectional if they get there. One of us are
powerhouses.
One of us are going to be eliminated by this time next week.
Oh well.
Just to let you.
Mel.
Okay. And St. Mel, I'm taking St. Mel because if I recall, that's where Lowell Hamilton went to high school, as they got beat by Lawrenceville in '83. He was a sophomore on that team. Who's next?
Jamie goes third. I got the last pick in 1A.
Central A&M Moweeka.
Moweeka Central A&M.
Going with the dark horse.
Coming out of the Altamont sectional. Yeah, the Altamont sectional has turned out at the end of it with Nokomis versus Moweeka Central A&M, kind of like what everybody's expecting, but boy, it kind of walked the curvy line to get there, that's for sure. Okay, so Jamie taking those guys. What are you doing, Weiss?
That leaves me. I'm going to go the Timberwolves of Cissna Park.
Cissna Park.
Who beat them from down here earlier?
Beat them at the Duster Thomas. T-Town actually got them late in the year.
Okay.
Was it Salem, T-Town, Gibson City, and Paxton Buckley Loda?
PBL. PBL was alive until did they win this week? Because I knew that they were still alive in 1A, but I think they got beat. Okay, Class 2A. Who you boys? What's the order here?
I just went reverse order for this one, so I go first in 2A.
Okay, your pick.
Give me fair Chicago War. Sorry, Coach.
Well,
Chicago Wars load until they're not a load.
What are you talking about? They got 11 losses. There's no way they get there.
Taking a 22-11 dark horse here.
You're not gonna. Yeah. Sorry, Coach Malcaravy, Nashville.
Who's Jamie's taken. They've been ranked so highly.
The Red Boys aren't there anymore. All right, they can't.
I know.
Okay.
Nashville and Fairfield still tied for most wins in the state.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
How about that? At 32, right?
32-2.
Okay. What do you got there? Is it me?
Yes,
oh, it's me, isn't
Bruce.
it? Oh, wow.
Chicago team.
Let's see. I'm
Leo.
gonna go
You're
BCC.
taking Leo.
I'm going Bloomington Central Catholic.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
nearby, man. I'm going to take
Another team that beat T-Town.
Yeah, BCC. They're tough. BD's going to take those guys. There we go. How about you, Lucas? Pick a team.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Fairfield. I mean, they've got the most wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only person sitting here at this table who actually played for the Fairfield.
They played in the sectional championship
Played in a sectional championship game for the Fairfield Mules back in, what was that, 1996?
It would have been 96, yeah.
Is that right?
We're not counting my 1988 cross-country state title.
Yeah.
Yes, no, you were for Fairfield.
That was Clay City.
I have to ask you, was that the last time, now you would know this, was that the last time Fairfield made a sectional final? We were talking about this at
91,
the game. Was 96
no,
or 97?
it's not. It was 01. Gruen's year.
Gruen's year they made a sectional final?
We talked about today at school.
Okay, all right.
I would think you would know. I'm just telling you what he said.
We were talking Friday night like it was, Tuesday night like it was 97. But
I don't. I'm just telling you what he said at school today.
97, they were 7-19. So
it wasn't that year.
I'm gonna go with a no.
I gotta tell you,
95 and 96, they won the regionals.
Yeah.
In 01, they won regional. 02, 03, they won the regional.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
01, he said they made the sectional. They made the sectional championship.
Okay. Well, I was gonna the reason. Well, they were 7-19 when they made the sectional championship in '83.
We had this conversation on the way up here today, but 91, 92 was the last time we made it this far because of the way they've changed the structure.
Oh, that's right. Now
No, they'd have to win to make it
the Sweet
that far.
16 right now.
Right, and that was an Elite 8 team.
That's right.
So if they want to make it super sectional, it'd be the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Been a little while for Salem. Good luck to the Wildcats tonight
bet.
as well.
Always root for Andy.
Yeah, no kidding. Go, Andy, go. We're halfway through the show. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the AAF, all kinds of different things going on. There's this Harper fella from Vegas that has been making
Not from
decisions.
Vegas anymore.
He's not going to be living there for a while. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey
He
right
might.
here on Wabash Catch TV. It's Take the Points edition. Haven't even introduced the crowd. It is Brian Turner, Lucas Vaughn, and Jamie Hodges. Do appreciate them. We'll be right back after these words. Do please stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Johnny Mann said
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. All right, now there's the question. There's a great lead in to what let's talk about. Let's talk about Bryce Harper right now, then we'll talk about the football.
All right, Bryce Harper signed with the Phillies. Too long of a contract. It sucks. Let's move on.
I don't think it's too long, actually.
We've been talking about Harper
13
for
years is a long time.
4 months.
Yeah, but 13
Well,
years
who
from
got it
now,
right? Who got it right? I had it wrong. I picked him going to the Dodgers.
I had it wrong.
I had Philly the whole time. Don't check that.
Yeah, I had it wrong.
Actually,
Did
why
you
did
have it right?
I had Machado going to Phillies.
Okay.
Did you hear how this came about? By the way, the owner stepped in.
Where's the sports section?
The Philly owner?
The Philly owner.
I would feel like for $330 million, any owner would have to step in.
Today's St. Louis Post.
The owner went the owner went against his general manager to step in. The general manager, the owner they kept when it got down to the nitty gritty in the last week or so when he was going to the Dodgers, talking to the Giants. The owner for the Phillies, he first said we're going to pay stupid money. That was a week ago, and then it all of a sudden started getting. Yeah, and then
today's post says Giants Harper meet again. Nothing about the Phillies.
And the owner for the Phillies read that as well. He read that, and and they said, well, you know, he doesn't want. It doesn't matter how long the contract is. It doesn't matter what the average annual value is. He wanted more than Stanton. He wanted $326. He wanted $326 million. That's why it ended up being 13 years because they didn't want to give him an average annual value of $30 million a year.
My guess is 13 years from now, $330 million seems cheap. So.
I don't know. I don't know, man. The guy's war. Well, what's his war? We'll talk. We'll talk.
You're that guy. You're that guy. You're the one that said
he's not been a top 30 WAR guy over the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's a 4. It's a 4 WAR. Did you see the other thing that came out? Looking back, 13 years. There's like one major leaguer in the top 30 of WAR who was playing 13 years ago. Of course, that's Albert Pujols. And how much is he overpaid right now? A little bit.
Right now, but the life of that contract, it actually hadn't been as skewed as you would think because of the way contracts have increased so much.
Angels made the playoffs a lot while he was there.
The cost of a win is a lot more expensive now.
Yeah, and the Angels made the playoffs a lot while he was there.
They've overpaid for they've overpaid
they haven't.
dreadfully for Albert over the past 8.
That's what they always. The Alfonso Soriano contract was the one before that seemed like it was overpaid until you calculate the cost of what a win is in modern day baseball.
How many times have they played in the playoffs with
the Angels with Pujols?
None, right?
I think they may have made the playoffs a year, but they got swept out early. I mean, they haven't won anything.
Looking back,
and that's with Albert and who I consider one of the best players in baseball.
Absolutely.
Oh, easily the best player.
Yeah, I mean that's if Mike Trout was in a big
Mike
market,
Trout, and then you start the conversation number 2.
Yeah. Well, Mike Trout's like 2 runs better there, 2 games better than everybody else, right?
Yeah,
he's just unbelievable.
And he's still how old is Trout? Weeze? This seems like something you know.
He's
late 20s.
Yeah, he's 2 years away from free agency himself. Yeah. He signed an extension early. Anyway,
actually, the average annual value, I was reading that today. Actually, with the Phillies gave Harper, it was like 2 years from now they might be able to afford Trout still too.
Yeah, he's 11th. he's the 11th highest paid player per year.
All right, so then now looking at Trout, let's look back in the National League Central since three of us here anyway pay attention to it. Did the Cubs blow it this year on their offseason? The Cardinals had a pretty good offseason. The offseason's about over.
Now, the Cubs weren't financially in a good position to make a great big jump like that long term. Well, I mean, all teams are in a good position. They've all got money. They've all got money, but
they really can. They really can, but that's the most dishes.
I like what the Cardinals
are
do.
A team prime for regression this year. If you look at some of their peripheral stuff.
Well, if you look at the rankings coming out, which it's hard to believe, there's several reputables that have them near last in the Central.
Even the Vegas odds have them at plus 700, and I think Milwaukee and St. Louis are both plus 800.
Here in a couple of 3 weeks on this show, we're going to be doing the over-unders for the wins.
Which we are so awesome at.
We are very good at that.
Last year, did we get more than 2 or 3 right?
Well, actually, no. So for football, actually, a couple of you did pretty good. I didn't.
I think I was 2 games over, and that was by far the best, which is not a good thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting at.
2 teams over. Yeah.
It's harder than people think when you're going wins. It
is quite difficult. What was I? The 32 teams, and there were 29. I think I was like 11 and 18 or something.
It was
crazy,
rough.
Awful number.
I think I was with you.
All right, now where are the Cubs? What are the Cubs over under on wins? Since we're talking about the Cubs, we're not.
That's got to be somewhere around 85, 86.
I think every team in the Central's in the mid to upper 80s, aren't they, Weeze?
Well, the Cardinals were at 88, and the Brewers were one ahead of the Cardinals.
89.
And it
seems like they were all lumped together. They're pretty close.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, I feel a lot better about Goldschmidt for 1 year and with the chance to sign for another than I would if I'm a Phillies fan and I'm looking at Bryce Harper playing in my outfield for the next 13 years. Yeah. Well, the DH is coming, though, too.
They're going to be able to throw batteries at him for 13 straight years.
Well, that's the thing.
Cubs are at 88.5.
Are they that high?
88.5. I'd take the under.
Chicago money. Stupid Chicago money. All right.
We'd like to apologize for our huge Chicago viewers that we have.
We've really glossed over probably the most
Talking to you, Sam Dickey.
Yeah,
and you're a Cardinal fan. And you're a Cardinal fan, so it doesn't matter.
We glossed over the most important signing of the week was Jose Martinez to the Cardinals for 2 years.
2 years? 2 more years?
I don't know how I feel about that.
31-year-old DH.
But they didn't pass the National League DH yet.
They didn't pay him much.
They're looking ahead, Jamie.
That's right. They're following those rule changes.
Long overdue anyway.
It is overdue.
No, he's worth the. Yeah, I'm in
the DH in the NL. But
that's the interesting.
No, Martinez's been good for us.
Did you see why they ended up signing him? Why Mo ended up signing him? The Martinez agent calls him, says, "Hey, how you doing, Mo?" Mo says, "Fine." He says, I'm gonna start entertaining contracts in Japan. Okay. All right. And like 2 hours later, Mo calls him with the offer for 2 years. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Come on in.
1 year. I'm not okay. Stop him from going to Japan.
I thought maybe it was Carlos Martinez's agent.
Probably Mo got confused.
He might have. All right, now that the dominoes have started falling, Machado is down. Harper is down. Where is Dallas Keuchel going to go?
I still would like to see us make a stab.
Two big contracts left, Keuchel and Kimbrel. Where are they going?
I'd still like to see us take a stab at Dallas. Just float something at him.
I know Atlanta lost a pitcher today. It'd be a good landing spot for him too. But yeah, St. Louis should definitely be pursuing.
Yeah, I mean, what
Gausman,
number 3 or 4 guy.
Oh,
but
that's Gausman.
And if you're the Cardinals, why wouldn't you make a stab? Float something at him.
Why not at Kimbrel? I mean, Keuchel's fine, but you throw Kimbrel at the end with Jordan Hicks and Carlos.
We signed Andrew Miller. We've got don't forget Andrew Miller, boys.
At this point,
Greg Holland's coming back.
At this point,
for Washington.
Yeah. At this point, in free agency, can't you throw a 1 year deal with somebody and see? I mean,
that's why you're going to start
like happened to Greg Holland last year.
Yeah, I just would like to see the car. I think he'd be a great addition.
We're going to talk among other things. We got college basketball a little bit to talk about. When we come back, we're also going to talk about this week's football, what's going on in both the NFL, maybe a little bit, maybe talk a little. When is Johnny Manziel going to be a Memphis Express?
No, not Memphis. He's going to be a San Antonio Commander.
He's going to be on your team.
I'm going to get me an AAF Johnny Manziel Commander jersey.
You're telling me the undefeated Birmingham Iron wouldn't make a stab at him?
They don't do it.
Manziel and Richardson in the backfield together.
We'll be right back.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash.
I'm talking to my friends. Don't worry about it.
They're making fun of my cameraman skills. I've got ninja skills.
I said the Blair Woods Project was better finished than that.
All right. So this one may not go into the museum, okay? Sorry about that.
Museum?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, the museum. Okay, all right. Let's talk about football. So get you guys shut up talking about me. I don't want that anymore. The Alliance of American Football. I almost say it again. The other thing.
3 of us are rooting for first place teams right now.
Between my 2 teams I've picked, I've only got 1 win.
There's only 8. You can't jump much more.
They've played what, 3 weeks of a 10-week season so far, right?
Week 4 coming up.
And my team's 3-0. Your team's 3-0. So I don't know, when do they play each other? They're in the same division. They still got to play twice, don't they?
I don't know.
What?
Well, let's see who's playing. Let's take a look who's playing this weekend. It is
I've got Luke's team this weekend.
4. Orlando is at Salt Lake, and is at the Bleacher Report live.
Yeah, Bleacher Report.
And that's at 3 o'clock.
Sit down.
We play next week.
I can see it from here.
We play next week? All right. San Diego is
professional TV show.
San Diego's at Memphis on Saturday night. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and San Antonio at Birmingham. Birmingham plays at
Come on, Commanders.
3 o'clock on Sunday, and the Atlanta. Where's Orlando? Oh, the first game. Okay.
Yeah, first game.
Yeah, Atlanta and Arizona.
All right.
San Diego's a 6-point favorite on the road, which is rare in this league.
Really? The Fleet are a favorite? Where are they playing?
At Memphis.
Oh yeah, Memphis, yeah.
Memphis kind of stinks on ice. Orlando, a favorite at Salt Lake as a 4.5-point favorite. Orlando, they're 3 games in. They've only covered 1 time.
Birmingham's been covering. Didn't look like they were going to last week. It was a real close-scoring game, and Trent Richardson came to life.
How did that happen? By the way, Trent
ended up
Richardson
28-12.
Trent Richardson now has
he's leading the league in
6 touchdowns, right, or something like that in 3 weeks. What did they go back to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein to come up with a way to try to get his body to move again? Because it
looks like he's not running in mud. In the NFL, it's like he's running mud the whole time.
I mean, the poor old Trent Richardson has been. He had a tough life.
My boy Jaquan Gardner leading the league in rushing.
Jaquan.
San Diego Fleet. Humboldt State.
So now San Diego's 2-1, right?
2-1. Lost their first one, won 2 in a row.
All right, so Mike Martz.
That would be a team that would probably need Manziel eventually because Mike Martz tends to get his quarterbacks killed.
So Manziel says 3 days ago on his comeback season podcast, he's talking about how great the AAF is, how good it is for football, how wonderful it is. The next day is released by the CFL, and no teams are allowed to sign him.
Is that what he was banned? He was released by the Alouettes and banned by the league.
Yeah.
What got him banned? That's my question.
Still don't know
about that.
They said they're not going to say either.
Something about manipulating his eligibility, but have not explained what that means.
Could it have been him talking about the AAF? I mean, could that have been part of it?
I can't see how that would be it, but who knows?
All I know is he's available.
Can Johnny Manziel play in the Alliance for America?
If he signs a $250,000 contract,
well, I know. Let me rephrase that.
Garrett Gilbert leads the league in passing, so Manziel could probably find a spot.
You bite your tongue. Garrett Gilbert walks on water, buddy.
Logan Woodside, Matt Sims, these are things.
These are names of actual people.
League leaders.
Perez.
Okay, so you think your team, the San Antonio Commanders?
He obviously wants to go to Texas. I mean, he wants to come home.
Who's coaching the Commanders? He'd be with Mike Riley or somebody. Is that
I don't know who's coach down there.
It's your team.
I know.
Well, that's
tell them to win.
I'll pay more attention when you win.
Win a game.
It is Mike Riley, by the way.
I thought it was.
See?
I know way too much about the AAF league. That's for all right.
Well, so here we are, a sports show. There's we got 7 minutes left.
Yeah,
and there's actual sports that people care about, like NHL, NBA, that we don't even touch on.
Well,
because we are so up and demented that we have gambling sheets on the AAF in front of us. In front of us.
I feel terrible.
Still bet
it is fun football.
It's really
I've enjoyed it.
It's not bad.
If the product wasn't good, I wouldn't talk about it at all. But the product is really not that terrible.
It's got to be 100 times better than any of us expected.
Yeah.
Realistically, I thought I was going to turn on and be like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
I still just keep waiting for He Hate Me.
That's the thing. I remember when the XFL played.
And it was terrible.
XFL was a joke.
It was so bad.
I enjoyed it.
And you tell me
they took a lot of the technology stuff from
I don't
XFL
care. It was not good. It was not a good product.
Now, you tell me the XFL's not worried about this AAF football because they're supposed to be starting their league.
Well, McMahon's already playing the heel roll and start mouthing the AAF, which is perfect. I mean, that's the way to do it.
And actually, everybody's talking about the ratings being somewhat decent because it beat college basketball that opening weekend.
This last
still only a quarter of what the XFL was that first week.
Yeah.
Wow, that was 20 years ago when people actually still watched TV.
Different, but
yeah.
So
that being said, I'm still full college basketball mode at this point.
All right, now college basketball. Let's move to college basketball.
Let's.
How is?
Let me tell you the best stat of the week for college basketball.
Tell me the stat of the week.
Carolina beat Duke.
That's awesome. There's 13 teams in college basketball that have 6 or more Tier 1 wins with no Tier 3 or Tier 4 losses. The first 12 teams are all ranked. You know who they are.
Easily in.
13th team is Indiana. That's how my college basketball years
back
went.
to 500.
That is how my college basketball years went.
I'm sitting there thinking of Tier 1 wins, and you lost me with the other wins.
With the no Tier 3 or 4 losses.
You lost me with the no Tier 3 or 4 losses.
Yeah, none.
Because
We have
Illinois
none.
got those.
Yeah, we've got none.
Or one of those.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely got one for sure.
Oh, we cannot tape next Thursday, by the way.
Why not?
We play each other.
Yes, we will. That is a done and done. Hopefully, unless
I thought
we'll
we
be
had
in
a plan
Peoria.
of where we were going to be during that game that we set up last Thursday.
There.
We do.
Exactly.
We have a plan.
So
you
we
are
have
correct.
somewhere we're supposed to be next Thursday.
That's what
Check
it
out.
is. So, yeah, next week we need to tape.
All right, let's talk about the big stories in college basketball. Then Zion Williamson still hurt. When's he going to come back?
Are we
Next
gonna use
year in the
this?
NBA,
Are we
hopefully.
going to use this in quotation marks? Hurt? I don't know about that.
To be
Is Zion coming back? I mean, that's
I
a
think
good
he
point.
will. I hope he doesn't.
So we
As
all
a Carolina fan only, as a college basketball fan,
I hope he does.
He is fun to watch.
He absolutely
and
is.
I really wish he was on any other team in the nation. But
Like Illinois?
I'd take that because it means he's not on Duke.
Me too.
So us four watch college basketball for the main reason of a Tuesday in March that we will not speak of, and so we follow it pretty close.
Yes.
And there are 3 or 4 teams that have gotten hot.
Yeah.
Carolina is playing really, really well. Kentucky, I hate to say, is playing really, really well. Texas Tech looks just
Texas Tech
unreal.
Michigan
Kansas.
State had those stumbles when they had those injuries, but they're still beating
And
good
they're-
teams.
Michigan State beat Michigan at
Well,
Michigan
they're
the
losing
other day.
tomorrow to Indiana, and that's
Oh,
going
I
to hurt
forgot.
their
Yeah,
stock.
they're gonna lose at
Indiana's
Indiana
getting
tomorrow.
that season sweep.
Yeah,
Because that
I forgot
happens
about
every
You
year.
mean they
Yeah.
lost on Thursday to Indiana?
No, we play
and then still
Saturday.
the Vegas favorite is still Duke.
Today's Thursday.
We waited until 4 minutes to go, Bruce. Oh,
Lucas, Wednesday was 2 days ago.
too late.
Next week, I'm just going to do this. Hey, it's Wednesday.
Next week, we're all going to be dressed to the hilt, and the Indiana-Illinois game will
let's
take
talk
half
about
the
a few
show.
other.
Here's a question because Vegas is obviously still the future's favorite. If you could
Duke
take
is.
Duke is, yeah.
Or sorry, Duke. Duke versus how many teams would you need? 2 or 3?
I'd want 5.
You don't get 5.
I want 5.
I don't think anyone would give you that.
For the field?
Just
Yeah.
saying.
No, you get to pick not Duke versus the field, but Duke
Duke
versus,
and how many more versus
But
the
you
field?
give me 3.
That's another option you can do is Duke plus
They
a couple
pulled it.
teams versus the field.
But I'm saying you're telling me I can pick 3. You get Duke. I get
Right.
to pick 3. I'd probably take the 3.
I would too.
I don't know if I'd give 3. I might give 2.
Oh,
I would
that's-
do
No, I'd want the 3. Or I'm taking
And
Duke.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at. Is how many would you
I
need
think the
to-
breaking point
You know,
is.
the-
I think
the-
the breaking
the
point
other-
is
I probably
2.
don't give 3.
The other thing to think of. The other thing to think, if we're 2 weeks away, two and a half weeks away from Selection Sunday,
Yeah.
and at some point they're going to have to make a decision on whether they're going to cheat and give Duke a number 1 seed, or if
Well, if they win the ACC tournament.
Yeah, if they win
they're
out,
one
they
seed.
will be.
well, they're not going to win out.
And they still got another game with Carolina.
They're not going to win that either.
And who cares? If they
Zion
got
Williamson's
number
not
2.
playing.
Yeah,
With any
that's
luck.
a big one.
Man, that'd be a good bet.
Whether
Like
Zion plays.
today, does Zion play again before? Does Zion play another college
I
game?
would take the yes
I say yes, he does also.
because the world hates me.
Knowing you, Weez, I'd
Other
probably take the yes too.
other
On
important
that
things.
factor.
Will Kansas finally
Yes, they're going to lose.
lose in the Big 12? Will
Absolutely.
they
I
finally
was
not
just-
be a champion?
Was it 14
Please,
years?
Somebody tell me.
What was the number on that?
It is at least
It's
14.
14 or 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 14.
They're a 1 game back.
Bruce
Are
Weber.
there one game back?
They're
Is all?
1 game back. 'Cause remember, they beat K-State the other night.
Yeah.
No,
At Kansas.
they're 2 back at T Tech. 11. Oh no, they're 1 back. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Bruce
they're
is.
one back.
Hey,
Yeah, I saw the print.
yeah, Bruce's printing job. You have to
And they have Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and Baylor.
draw lines.
I don't understand.
Can I borrow your pen so I can draw lines
I mean,
from the
they're-
teams to the records?
73% chance, 52% chance, and 73% chance of winning their next 3.
So what's Kansas State's
So they need
chances?
help. Is Kansas State leading or is Texas Tech leading?
They're tied. Texas Tech and K-State are tied.
They're both 11-4. Then Kansas is one game back at 10-5.
Well, it's got Kansas and Baylor both back
Ladies
at 10-5.
and gentlemen,
Baylor's
we can
10-5.
only hope
Yeah.
that our long national nightmare ends and Kansas is no longer the champions of the Big
Kansas
12.
probably has the best coach in the nation, so they'll pull it off.
You see, now why you do it, man?
Because
Why
the
you-
show's almost over.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Brian,
and
that's
K-State.
Lucas, that's James.
Thanks.
See y'all later. Have a great weekend.
Did you hear him?
No, I
No, Weber's at K-State.